chicha Gayla Johnson Nitsquam Awa. Welcome, my name is Gayla Johnson. I'm a Lower Awa Clown tribal member, and I'm here with the Resilience Project, and I want to talk to you about appreciating culture and ethnic differences or ethnic backgrounds. I'm Native and German, and one of my favorite things, or one of the things that I've learned growing up, was about hunting. I was raised away from my Native family until the early 70s. If a single mother went into the hospital and had a Native baby, that baby was taken from the mother and put into a white home. I grew up with a great family before I knew about my Native culture, and we used to hunt, and my brothers used to hunt actually, and they would hunt for sport. They would kill and then sometimes bring home the deer, and sometimes they would just leave it. That never sat well with me. When I got into the Kalalam lands, I went hunting with some folks, and the first thing that they taught me was that no part of a deer or elk or anything that you kill should ever go to waste. Everything should be used, and if you kill it, you should eat it, or you should be able to eat it. So I want to show you a little bit about that. This is, of course, a drum. The shell of the drum is made with deer hide. When the deer hide is wet, you put it over a frame. The back of the drum is put together with sinew or tendons from a deer that our ancestors used to use for thread like we do here. It's very sturdy, and if it comes loose for some reason, you can always wet it and twist it and it will dry hard. It's very, very sturdy and very reliable. Folks use this as thread for teepees, twine for teepees, a stretcher. You can use it for so many different things, for clothing. Anything that you would use thread for, you could use sinew for. The hooves of the deer would be used as tools, or maybe a rattle, or if you etched it just right, it could be used as a hair comb, but none of the deer should go to waste. This is my son's drum, and he made this a long time ago. I think it was his first drum, made in 2012. My son is a very big fan of basketball. He's playing college basketball this year. And so on his drum, he put a basketball player, because a drum should always reflect the person that's making it. You put whatever's in your heart at the time on the front of your drum. So his is basketball. It goes around to his culture. And then we live in Port Angeles, Washington, on the Elwha Reservation, and behind us is the Olympic Mountains. This is what he was feeling at the time. I think I should be on that drum, but that day he was feeling this. He made a Jordan Jumpman sign with a Native headdress and to look like a Native basketball player, and that's him. When we pound on a drum, or when we beat a drum, when we sing and dance with a drum, this is what we call our heartbeat. Every time that you hear a drum sound, we always warm it up first, just like we warm our heart. The sound is better. And when he pounds, or when he plays this drum, he can remember what was in his heart that day. These are very personal. We can pass these down from generation to generation, but anytime that you see a drum or a person playing a drum, ask them about their picture. Ask them about what is in their heart, because every time they play this, they will remember this. But that's a little bit about my culture and hunting, and the reason why each person has a different drum or a picture on the drum. Learn about your culture. Learn about somebody else's. learn about the reasons behind or the stories behind those items that they're holding. Thank you, Hotnitson. Have a great day.